Chapter 5 Rodney Lives. The Ghost of Lush Littered Past. I gave up drinking beer this summer. It was embarrassing, spending so much time hungover, recycling empty reminders of my lush littered past as entire Rocky marathons on AMC passed me by. Merger talk. This is my impression of Dr. Dre and Eminem discussing Microsoft's merger with LinkedIn. Dr. Dre says, "Hey Slim, Microsoft paid $4.5 billion for LinkedIn." Eminem replies, "What? LinkedIn is lamer than ever, yo. Can I get a holla for a punchline? It's 4 years old at this point, but it's still freaking phenomenal. Holla! Thank you very much!" Hitler was born on 420, dude. 6 million hits later. I learned Hitler was born on 420. I haven't felt this betrayed since Sly Stallone snuck Mel Gibson into Expendables 3. Stoner Buds. Why would Tucker Carlson name his book of essays Ship of Fools? It's a Grateful Dead song from Mars Hotel. Doesn't Tucker have one pothead friend left from boarding school since he started working for Fox News? The Deadhead Waltons. Lakers coach Luke Walton on the phone with his Hall of Fame father, Dad Bill. Luke Walton says, "You keep on trucking, Dad. You can't relate to players today unless you can cite 10 songs on your fake news Nipsey Hussle playlist." Bill Walton says, "Siding with China doesn't achieve higher consciousness either, big man. And who made Chaz in charge of Seattle? I miss Jerry's Portlandia. Now every day is burnout day." Can I get a holla for Bill Walton Lives' most hilarious, colorful NBA broadcast personality, pre-wokeness that's ruined the NBA forever? Holla. Thank you very much. Planned Parenthood does sex books. Planned Parenthood is producing sex books now, including steamy titles such as By Curious George, targeted toward sexually confused hipster spawn reared on Lou Reed Records. The passive-aggressive suicide note. Kate Spade wins the award for penning the most passive-aggressive suicide note of all time. Kate Spade's suicide note only said this: "It's not your fault. Dad will explain." Dad reads the note and yells, "Explain what? I made you more miserable than Sylvia Plath during Thanksgiving? What a bag of shit, Kate. Still too soon? I don't think so. Just as hilarious than it was before. Thank you very much." Paul Newman Lives. LeBron, a.k.a. King of the Persecution Complex. LeBron James got the idea to sport a cast after Michelle Obama threatened to break her arm in Obama's ass if he ever dared to offer Paul Newman's lemonade to Beyonce again over homemade kombucha. The Taco Tuesday King of the Staples Center. LeBron James might run for president of the United States of America. What's going to be King James' campaign slogan? Free college for student athletes? Wait a minute. That already exists. Will King James offer free college for all dreamers if they let him patent Taco Tuesday already? I think LeBron wants to become president of the United States just so he could tell Laura Ingraham to stick to being a less ghoulish Ann Coulter. Can I get a holla for dumping on both of those well-spoken women, but they sound a little dronish for my taste. And it sounds like they're definitely skipping estrogen throat blocker treatments on a consistent basis. Holla! Thank you very much! The Hollis Horseman. Since Kathy Griffin chopped off her hair too, she looks like Clifford and trans Chucky had a baby. Joan lives. Holla. Thank you very much. Remembering Al. Pussy grabbing. Eluded. Al Franken because he's only 4'2". Still too soon, stayed up in New York. The new study says female dragonflies play dead to avoid sexual assault from male dragonflies. Bill Cosby victims call this wishful thinking. Defending sleepovers with boys. How would Michael Jackson defend himself today? All the Beatles royalty points in the world can't buy me love. Brando getting method on Michael. This is my impersonation of Marlon Brando. Back in the day, getting into his psychiatrist character from Don Juan DeMarco on his Hollywood Hills neighbor Michael Jackson. Psychiatrist Brando says to the King of Pop, just because it happened on the Neverland Ranch doesn't mean it never happened, Michael. Def Comedy Jam lives. This is Russell Simmons denying rape allegations in an interview with Gayle King. Read my lisp, Gayle. I didn't rape any of those vengeful, over-the-hill hoes. In Latvian unicorns, we trust. When he played for the Knicks, there's no way KP tried to rape his neighbor the day he tore his ACL. First, going strong to the hole isn't KP's forte. Last, do you think Harvey Weinstein would try to rape Gail Gadot on one good leg? Hot for coding girls. 48 people have been fired at Google for sexual harassment, but software engineers are too busy banging out lines of code to hit on girls. Plus, a typical Perl script command line isn't massage my carpal tunnel hoe. Sexual harassment solution. How do you solve sexual harassment at work today? Only hire a remote workforce and start every Skype meeting with raise your hands up high where I could see them. Also, make sure your boyish boys don't leave the house for junior high without their kids' backpacks full of pre-poundage consent forms before they lick it up, oh, can I get a holla for Kiss Lives? Holla, thank you very much. Harvey Hair Clumps Weinstein lives. Imagine Thanksgiving at the Obamas this year. Obama says to his daughter, Malaya, you barely touched your tofurkey. Malaya says, Daddy, all my woke friends at school don't understand why you let me intern for Harvey Weinstein. Obama says, Michelle was your chaperone on the set, Malaya. And that fat Jew couldn't pin down Michelle if he tried. In related news, Harvey Weinstein's wife of 15 years finally left him to focus on her lifetime battle with amnesia. The busted Southern Belle. Ashley Judd isn't a real victim of rape. Ooh, she refused to watch Harvey Weinstein shower himself down at the Four Seasons. But she's also from Kentucky and used to judging fat pigs at the county fair. Kentucky's actually more Midwest South, where finger food is considered anything that tastes like your cousin's panties. The sub-coach dad. If LeVar Ball was my dad growing up, I would have gotten to first base before my younger brother did, easy. LeVar Ball would throw me house parties and only invite stuck-up Jenny from the block for a game of spin the bottle. 2 seconds into the party, LeVar Ball barks in stuck-up Jenny's ear. The Yoo-hoo bottle doesn't spin itself, bitch!